Previously on Investigations 2. So I decided to go back and reinvestigate what happened 12 years ago. First I had to get a look at the face of my target, and it was none other than Patricia Rowland. There was no way she could be innocent. However, the result was a not guilty verdict. There was a lot of evidence. At least that's what I think. But I can't see those documents for myself. This sounds like somebody important here, and I just don't even want to press the button because I love the anticipation of wondering. Now, where was I? Alright, let's just find out. Oh, okay, these guys. Well, duh, of course. Yeah! I love this song more and more every time I hear it. Franziska. And Mr. Shields, too. But Franziska gets the music cue. We finished up with the trial and finally managed to catch up with you guys. Here, take this. Wow, that was horrible. This is... Ah! It's the case files for the SS5 incident, sir. Whoa, oh, wow. How did they know? I'm sure they talked at some point. Anyway. When Roland mentioned 12 years ago during the trial, it caught my interest. I looked into it immediately and got in touch with Interpol. Oh, Interpol. I expected no less from you, Franziska. Don't get the wrong idea, Miles Edgeworth. I didn't prepare these documents for you, the former prosecutor. I did it for the sake of the investigator taking up the case his father left behind. Sis. Whoa. No. No. Sure, no, But I thought information on the SS5 incident was restricted to the public. That restriction was placed by the prosecutor in charge of the case. Blaze the best. Of course. He was in charge of everything, apparently. Oh, yeah. However, as a result of the trial just now, Blaze's authority has been revoked. It's all thanks to his son. Oh, Sebastian! You freaking monster! By bringing down his father, the door to this past case has been opened. Oh my god, dude. I can see why people say this is a... Oh, man. Prosecutor DeBest is currently wrapping things up in Patricia Rowland's trial. He told me to relay this message to you. Leave Pops and his cohorts to me. You guys just take care of the case on your end. Ha! He's become quite reliable right before our very eyes. Oh, that's so good. Truly. Alrighty then. This is perfect. Now that we have the files, let's leave the recreation to me. Indeed. Well then, let's begin. Do we have these in here right now? Or are they just gonna... Okay, yeah, let me take a look here. 12 years ago, the president was kidnapped and a witness was killed. Oh. Hello. Does it say who the witness is? Okay. President Zhang Fa, Dijun Wang was kidnapped on February 10th, 12 years ago. Kidnappers demanded a ransom of 100 million. Dai Long Wang confirmed that on the evening of the incident, the president was at the Zhang Fa embassy until midnight. Prosecutor Blaze the Best, suspect Patricia Rowland. That's all we got. Oh my god, has my mouse cursor been there the whole time? Jeez. According to these documents, it appears that the incident took place right in front of the Tower Plaza. Amazing that it could have happened in the same place. Yeah, it's just a short little walk away, you know. Okay, so he was in the embassy, so he was here. Earlier I was like, wait a minute though, if this happened in Zhang Fa, what was Patricia Rowland doing all the way over there? Well, she seems to be an American. But no, he's in embassy, so he was here. So yeah. But the witness though, I'm curious about that. Okay, would you please activate the little Mr. Thief? Right, with these case files, recreating everything should be a snap. Where should I start? Where indeed? According to these documents, seems there was a witness to the kidnapping of the president. Oh my god! What? It looks like James Caviezel, a freelance journalist by the name of Jack Cameron. Oh, lovely. A Titanic kind of fellow, huh? Oh, excuse me, that was James Cameron. He happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and was murdered by the culprit. So that would mean the place he saw the president at was here. Here? The Grand Tower? No, the Grand Tower was only built around a year ago, Kay. Before that, this place contained mostly old abandoned buildings. However, 12 years ago, this place was... now you're finally talking about some stuff that I know. Oh, that'd be hilarious if, like, she turns it on, and then all the old buildings appear, and the real building isn't there. Somebody tries to walk somewhere and runs into the building, and they, like, run into an invisible wall, like, ah! Yeah, 12 years ago, at this very spot was... the Happy Family Home. What? I see an elephant on a swing set. I see happy kids. What's that, pal? It was a place where children who had lost their parents could live. Oh. Or to put it simply, it was an orphanage. Monkey roll? So the president was kidnapped at that orphanage. So was he, like, going there to visit them or something? What a gallant fellow he was to go visit orphanages. That's kind of sweet. And the head of that facility at the time was Patricia Rowland. Oh! Apparently Rowland always referred to it as her home. That's not the first time we've heard that. Home, I think. Haven't we heard that before? It seems that suspicion would naturally fall upon her. Patricia Rowland, Blaise DeBest, and President Huang. The darkness that remains from the SS5 incident still casts a shadow on the present case. The present case. Or the president case, I mean that works too. Oh, I thought I was about to go to a be continued there for a second. Okay, I'd like to input the investigation data from Jack Cameron's murder case. We can probably assume that he was killed by one of the kidnappers. So if we solve the murder case, we'll know who the kidnappers were, right? Precisely. Counting on you. Oh my goodness. Watch out, people, you're about to get your minds blown! Half the people in this crowd have never seen this before. Everybody's gonna be like, whoa, oh my god, oh my god. Wow. What the heck is this? Everything's green. I've come to expect such reactions. This is a recreation of the grounds of this facility that stood here 12 years ago. Based on the documents from the police investigation. I recreated the scene to show what it looked like when police arrived at 7 AM the next day. It appears a fair amount of snow had piled up here. Yeah, I heard that the footprints in the snow were prime pieces of evidence. Well, snow fell during the day, on the day of the incident. So the snow only fell before the crime took place. Which means the footprints wouldn't have been erased by any further snow. I must make sure to pay close attention to these footprints. Alright, well. What a scoop! Would you look at that? Those folks done turned green! Maybe they're sick or something, but their clothes are green too. Well, I'll be, their clothes are all green too! I reckon this ain't no ordinary disease. Picked up on something good. Looks like you're taking it to the next level. It's cheap. It looks like there's no way we'll be getting a word in. Not that I have any desire to intervene. Yeah, exactly. My god. You guys?
Scruffy, don't you dare to say the word. I'm warning you.
Yeah, Miss Redworth! Please help me, sir! What is it, Detective Gumshoe? It's about the story behind this SS5 incident, sir. Even though Blaise may have lost his authority. There's no way you can get confidential documents this quickly. That got me curious, so I made a few calls and asked around. And I found out that Miss Von Karma used all sorts of forceful tactics.
Scruffy, I thought I warned you! Don't you dare say another word.
You've done a lot for us, Franziska. I promise I will bring this to an end with my own hands. 3 flower beds and snow. Agent Lang, what's the matter? He misses the flowers. Something strange. I wasn't able to read the SS5 incident case files until now. Blaise had all access to that information restricted. Man, imagine how he must feel. 12 years is a long time, man. Yeah, that's right. And yet I feel like I've seen this exact scene somewhere before. What do you mean? Where did I see this? If I could just remember. He looks deep in thought. I should leave him alone for a while. Should I, or do I talk now? I don't know. After the SS5 incident, the president completely changed. Well, he must have felt like his trust had been betrayed. I guess it's only natural. He cut off all ties with the Lang clan, putting an end to our deep bond of trust. So that's why now he only hires security from, like, outside. My old man wanted to at least apologize in some way, so he tried to go see the president more times than I can count. Of course, the president refused to meet with him. He wouldn't even give him the time of day. I don't know if it was from the bodyguards, but there were times he'd come back all beaten up. But me standing around talking about the past doesn't do jack, does it? I shall be the judge of that. For now, just keep telling us what you know. You're still as tactless as ever. Well, I figure you say as much. The fall of my old man was also the fall of the Lang clan. That was a rhyme. The family that failed to protect the president. That's what we became. My old man started to investigate the case like he was possessed. Could someone so driven by obsession truly conduct a proper investigation? Sheesh. You really don't pull your punches, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't think I blindly trusted in his investigation just because he's my old man. His investigation was meticulous down to the last detail. Apparently, he even conducted a thorough interview with each and every kid at the orphanage. He interviewed... Oh, no! Oh my gosh. I wonder if those two kids from the third case, the Isaac Dover and, oh god, what was his name? Dane Gustavia. Dane Gustavia and Isaac Dover, they both had kids, right? And then Isaac Dover died. That was 18 years ago, though. But Dane Gustavia was still alive. But he said he, like, disowned his son. I wonder if one or both of those kids were at this orphanage. Because that's something I've been a little worried about. Like, we've seen connections to almost every other case in this game except for the third one. You get to listen to your Castlevania music still. I'm glad they didn't get rid of this music and she still has some sense of, like, sinisterness to her, you know, like, even though she's not really that kind of person, there's still, that's how she started out, and she's gonna go out that way. Or end the game, she's not gonna die. I mean, I hope not, anyway.
You have my heartfelt thanks for bringing John back. Oh, even the thought of him not coming back makes me want to throw up.
Hey, old man, don't bully my mom. No, that wasn't my intention. Oh, there he goes again. Wasn't my intention. Woo, look at him go! Mommy's little knight in shining armor, he's so cool. It's not like that. Quit blabbering stupid stuff about me.
John, please wait. May I proceed, Mr. Edgeworth? My actions were unbecoming of one who calls herself a servant of the goddess of law. I won't ask for forgiveness. However,
Judge Courtney, I am not as well acquainted with the goddess of law as you are. However, isn't that goddess also a mother of other gods?
Ah.
The law makes exceptions for extenuating circumstances. It understands a mother's heart. I'd say perhaps your goddess sympathizes with you more than you think.
Mr. Edgeworth, your rationalization just is so good, man. Even I can't resist that one.
I don't get it. What the heck are you two blabbering about? It's adult stuff. Well, you don't have a clue either. Nice. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Patricia's trial, well... It seems the dust has settled on day one of Patricia Rowland's trial.
Yes, while the decision has yet to be reached, I would say a guilty verdict is quite likely. I'm sure a thorough investigation into her connection with Blaze will be conducted as well. After seeing Sebastian today, I know we can put our faith in him.
Just like Kay, Sebastian is also in the midst of training for the future ahead. I see. When you say it like that, I guess we had more in common than I thought. I said a few mean things to him, so the next time we meet, I'd like to apologize to him.
I'm sure you will get your opportunity. But for now...
Yes, at present, solving this case is our top priority. Well, there you go. I almost wonder if I could present something to any of these guys. And try to present the flowers, maybe?
I suppose you'd like me to tell you what exactly took place 2 nights ago, and my reason for meeting with the president.
Indeed, I'm sure you yourself understand the importance of this matter.
Yes, however, I cannot tell you yet. Not now, at least.
She's determined to keep her heart closed. And without the ability to break the locks on her heart, I have no choice but to give up for now. Damn, where's that Magatama when you need it?
May I just say one thing? This case was thrown into chaos because John tried to cover for me.
Oh, my baby, so gallant.
I would like to take this time to offer my deepest apologies.
No problem. I like a good, complicated case once in a while. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's sweet.
Besides, you were saying?
No, pay no mind. Mother and child, huh? That's kinda cool. I wonder who Edgeworth's mother is. I don't know if we'll ever find that out. Still would be fun to try, maybe. So this is the eyewitness of the president's kidnapping, Jack Cameron. What exactly did he witness? Well, he had a camera, he had a phone, some kind of box, he had a fuzzy from Paper Mario. Recreated the state of his mind based on photos taken by the police. Alright, it appears he was struck in the head from behind. The murder weapon was a brick, right? Looks like the ones from this garden. The blood that flowed from his head was splattered all over the surroundings. Ugh. Here, take this! It's Mr. Cameron's autopsy report. Okay. Great. Victim Jack Cameron, age 31. Oh, it sucks. Time of death February 10th, 12 years ago, around 1 a.m. Cause of death died instantly after being hit on the head with a brick. Remarks. He was likely killed just after leaving a message from his cell phone. Oh. Love to hear that message, wouldn't we? Alright, definitely examine the phone. I assume this is the victim's cell phone. That's right. Apparently Mr. Cameron gave his eyewitness testimony over the cell phone. What do you mean by over the cell phone? Is he talking to somebody? After Cameron found the president, it seems that he called his girlfriend. What? But she didn't answer the phone, so Cameron left a message on her answering machine. The tape is in the case files too. You want to hear it? Yes, I would! Alright, let's do this. Oh no! Oh no! That's why Jill would want to get revenge for 12 years ago, because her boyfriend got knocked off. And Blaze was setting her up for it, making her think, oh, this is... man. Hello, Jill, are you asleep already? I'm in front of the facility now, but something's not right. Huh? President Wang is here of all places, and what's more... Crap, the light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. I can't believe it, but it almost looks like he's being kidnapped. I thought I'd let you know. Boom. Busy signal. What was that sound at the end? It seems he was attacked while he was still on the phone.
Agent Lang, may I ask? What was the name of Mr. Cameron's beloved?
I'm pretty sure I heard her name was Jill Crane. I just heard Jill. Unless that was in the autopsy. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna assume that was in the report and he's not like... Because every time this happens and somebody like knows something that they shouldn't know, you know, then they end up being a suspect. I don't want Lang. Lang's not gonna be a suspect, so I'm just gonna say he must have seen it, like, in the files or something.
So it was true.
Did you say Jill? This was why she was seeking revenge for 12 long years. Yep. Oh, she told us about this too. She said she fell in love with a cameraman. Oh. Man. But Miss Crane tried to get revenge on Blaze, right? She may have wanted to get revenge on him for covering up the kidnapping case. Or perhaps she thought Blaze himself was the kidnapper. Oh man. Wow. Wow. It's all starting to come together here. Alright, what is this? This is totally a fuzzy from Paper Mario. No, it's a yellow flower. In the language of flowers, it means a stolen treasure. Okay, please stop making things up. Still, this flower seems to be of a different variety from the ones growing nearby. Well then, why is it in a place like this? This bothers me a little. We should examine the flower bed itself after this. Oh man. Was Courtney maybe sending him a message? With the flowers? Like maybe the president made an arrangement and said, if you ever figure out who did this, send me yellow flowers, you know, to tell me or something. No. I knew it. Someone must have stolen this from somewhere and brought it here. Okay. And in the language of flowers, this means an angry prosecutor. Yup. Good job, Kay. Good job. Jack Cameron was a freelance journalist. He was killed because he witnessed the president's kidnapping. Blood really stands out in the recreation. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. What if it's really still there? Even in the original photo, it looks brutal enough. A lot of blood was spilled. The back of his head is covered in blood. That must be where all the blood spilled from. Why do they even need to point that out? Usually when they point out something obvious, it probably means that it's not what you think it is, though. That's the weird thing. According to the autopsy report, he was struck in the back of the head with a brick. Indeed, it's likely the killer approached Mr. Cameron from behind. Is the victim holding something in his right hand? That's also written in the case files. Seems he was holding onto a button. Button? Did he tear it off the culprit's clothes? Oh. This seems to happen a lot too. Or at least in one other case I can think of. Alright, so then the brick? This is the brick that was used, and I'm drowning slowly. You can find bricks like this all over the garden. They must have used one of them as a weapon. Yeah, sounds about right. Here's this camera. The victim was carrying a camera. Oh, according to the case files, it seems he only managed to take a single photo. Here it is. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Dig the snowman. Look how round those snowballs are. Also, like... Isn't that the president? Yeah, I'd recognize those abs anywhere, and those boobs. He's being held at gunpoint. This must be the scene the victim witnessed. So the person in the coat must be the kidnapper. You know what's weird? It kind of looks like Gregory... It's not Gregory, is it? It couldn't be. It almost actually looks like a woman, but... Let's not do that again. Indeed, it seems like some sort of disguise. If the logic of Agent Lang's father is correct, then this person should be Patricia Rowland. Ah, well, okay, actually, then. But why is there only one photo? Perhaps he was killed before he could take any more. Yeah, so it was definitely not just one person. Like, if he'd only took one picture, it probably means he got hit right after he took the one that he did take. Which means the person holding the gun couldn't have been the one who hit him. So there would have to be somebody else, but... blood? Oh, the blood is so vivid. According to the autopsy report, it seems the immediate cause of death was blood lost from a blow to the head. Indeed, not only did it spill out from the wound, but it splattered around the surrounding area. My, we're being graphic here. No one could have survived after losing this much blood. I guess it's safe to say that the autopsy report matches the state of affairs. You guess it's safe to say that, but man, I don't know. Of course, we have the footprints, so I don't know if it was saying pay special attention to the footprints. So then we look at the flower bed. According to the data, this facility had 3 gardens. That's pretty cool looking. Each of these gardens contain 3 flower beds. Can they put a sandbox out here or something? These poor kids, what are they gonna do with flowers, really? The way these flower beds are lined up. Have I seen this arrangement somewhere before? Since it was during the winter, there were no flowers in bloom. What a shame. What's this yellow flower? Oh, why is there a single flower here?
That is a lion lily. It is a very rare type of lily.
Did you say lion lily? That's the flower Miss Courtney gave to the president. What's it doing here? Could it be just a coincidence? I seriously doubt it.
If I recall, the lion lily originates from Asia. In the language of flowers, it means the bond between parent and child.
Well... Oh, man. Well, I can't possibly study everything, good lord. You like flowers, I like video games. That's the only difference between us. Is this a swing set? It's a swing decorated with the face of an elephant. Looks like there's some kind of motor attached to the other side of the elephant. Oh, is it like one of those? We used to have one of those for my sister. I remember winding it up, and it was so cool. Only I can do a full 360. That powerful motor rotating the swing, that dream can finally be achieved. Well, you don't even need a motor, all you need is 11. I'm just kidding. Rotating with a motor, but wouldn't that be dangerous? Mr. Edgeworth, you can't fulfill your dreams unless you're willing to take some risks. Is that the real problem here? Alright, it's, oh my god, the clock looks the same. Did they just build the tower, like, around this, or did they actually tear it down? This door, I remember seeing it from somewhere. Of course you would, it looks exactly like the Grand Tower door we saw earlier. But this is a recreation from 12 years ago. That means this door has been here since then. It seems when the Grand Tower was built, they decided to reuse the door rather than destroy it. It's like the old saying goes, discover something new by heating up something old. Oh, it seems she's understood the correct meaning of a saying for once. But if you're using a microwave to do it, don't heat it for over 5 minutes. Yeah, she's right there. I've rarely had any luck microwaving something for over 5 minutes. Ray, what you got? The scene sure puts a chill in your bones. Uncle Ray needs a hot babe to keep him warm. Well, there's about... Never mind. Could you please try to be a little more serious? Oh, that's okay, Wants, I have no choice. Miles, this is where it all began. Isn't that right? Yes, I fear that is the case. That is the case. I'm sorry. I think about that every single time they say that, and it's like, oh. What was Patricia and Blaze's true goal? There are still many mysteries yet to be solved. Indeed, it's just as you say. Particularly the mystery of what will happen to Kay Ray's love. Isn't this suspenseful? Not even a little. You just couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Shields? I'm gonna smack you for that, you know. You get Von Karma to teach me how to whip. I'm more surprised at Kay, like, telling him to stay serious. Alright, footprints, let's have a look. Footprints here seem to lead to and from the body. These footprints were believed to be the culprits. The shoe size is about a size 7. It's fairly average. Seems we won't be able to tell who the culprit is from these footprints. Oh, I wouldn't imagine so. And then over here... Oh, wow! Big feet indeed, huh? According to the data, his shoes match these footprints. Okay, so, well, oh, that's... Alright, what do we have in logic here? This feels like a... The flower beds, murder weapon break. Oh, that's why he was digging under the... That's why he was digging in those particular spots, because that's where the flower beds used to be. Is this gonna work? It is. Oh my god. I didn't think about that until I looked in there. Perhaps this is the true nature of the monster's footprints. True nature? Compare the positions of the 3 footprints and the 3 flower beds on the... That's how he would know. That's how he would know that there was something there. He was digging up what Patricia Rowland wanted him to dig up. I'm kind of surprised that he would know the exact spot, but okay. But that makes sense, though. The burial spot for whatever it was like just south of one of the flower pots, and so like the top of the footprint is actually the corner of the flower bed or something. Why did Blaze dig holes in the garden near the flower bed, the ground near the flower beds? Because she asked him to. It's this again. You laid a rest for the flower bed 12 in front of the flower bed. Yeah, that has to be it, man. The report from Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Best. It said something was laid to rest in front of the flower bed. So Blaze was following Miss Rowland's instructions to dig it up? But why would he dig up 3 holes? The report didn't state which of the 3 flower beds the item was in front of. Also, Blaze didn't know exactly where to dig? That's why he had to dig up all 3 spots. Most likely, yes. I'm sure Blaze himself was none too happy about that. He went through all that trouble. I wonder what he was trying to dig up. I know. Well, he came up later and had the bell wrapped up in the newspaper. I think it must have been the bell. And then that's where Dogen comes in. Murder weapon brick. Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with anything. I don't think, anyway. Actually, it is. Oh, wow. This pillar appeals to me. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh, man, I didn't even notice that. Thought it was like shading or something. Silly me. According to the files, it seems there was a fire on the evening of the incident. Well, that's something. Big surprise, man comes in with a lighter, doesn't know what he's doing. It says that one of the children at the orphanage spilled kerosene and set it on fire as a prank. Guess that kid had far too much energy. And thanks to that, we can't make out any of the footprints near the main hall. Oh. Okay, that's strange. We've learned pretty much all that we can about the situation at the time of the murder. Oh, in that case, is there another scene you'd like to recreate? Yes, would you do the honors? I'd like you to recreate the scene when the victim witnessed the president's kidnapping. Oh boy. Right, I'll recreate the scene based on Mr. Cameron's photo. Alright, well... That snowman, I don't know, something about that snowman's weird, man. This is so cool. Oh god, oh god! Wait a minute, what?